It's time to heal and elevate. Welcome to 18 days of affirmations, inspirations, and answers on your journey. Ready? Let's go. Okay, let's get started. So, this is a good day to embrace spiritual growth. But it doesn't matter what day you're seeing this. Just know that this was started on a good day with good intentions. And you are now in the right place at the right time to expand your wisdom and self-awareness. So, we're diving deep into this godly number with 18 days of affirmations in April to set or reset our foundations and get past spiritual blockages. Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of the affirmation inspirations and advice for today's series. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and jump right in to day 2. If you're looking for the decks that I used, I showed that in the introduction in day 1. So I have a link in below for you to watch the introduction. You don't really have to, but kind of tells you how this goes. But it's really easy going. We're just going to give you an affirmation to engage using these cards here, these beautiful cards by Tosha Silver. I was led to get 18 cards out of her deck and do an 18-day experience. So an affirmation to engage, and then inspiration will use the Akashic Records Oracle here for our spiritual exercise to help us expand or enhance our spiritual toolbox. We're going to try something for inspiration with that deck. And the advice for today, what you need to hear right now, will come from these cards, the Mind Oracle deck there. So here we go. So, and it's only 18 here, so I won't always like cut them and stuff. I think that I'll just kind of spread these out and let my intuition pick which ones, like I did in the first one. And it was so nice that Awakening came up first in that one. But yeah, we'll just see what card is calling me, and it's on this end. I can feel it in here, and it's that one there. And we will pull it over. Faith. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, we're going to talk about some faith here, the affirmation to engage. I'm going to go ahead and pull out all of the oracle cards here, and then we'll get the full oracle reading there. But yeah, I like this one already. We're going to talk about faith. Boy, I'm telling you, that's a hard one on your journey, having faith regardless, you know. But it's necessary. It's necessary. And we're going to engage the concept of faith here. And I love that. Thank you so much, guides. Inspirational exercise to help us enhance or expand our spiritual toolbox. One more time. Yep. Okay. Relax. Go to it. When you want to get through it. That song's coming up. Maybe somebody's humming that song. I'm not sure. Relax. 80s song. Ready. Reflection. Faith and reflection. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Reflection. You're going to do some reflection for your inspirational spiritual exercise, you know. We're going to see what exactly, though. We're going to pull some cards from this last deck for your advice for today. Okay. Advice for today. What you need to hear right now. soar. You got to have faith in something because you need to soar. I love this. I love this one already. Let's do it. Okay, so the affirmation to engage. Now, you can take this literally or you can pull parts from this, but this is the concept that you need to engage as an affirmation, as a way of allowing this in your space. So let's see. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. You can use both of those sentences. You can use one of those sentences. You can flip it and make your own sentence that has to do with faith. But this is saying, but your overall affirmation, one of them is, everything I need always comes. That's what you're trying to engage. Everything I need comes to me. That's the affirmation you're trying to create. Or love is opening me up to receive. I'm open to receive. You can pull from that root chakra and say, I am open to receive anything that I imagine. I love this. And I love these cards too, with all these beautiful colors. That's why I was pulled toward these. Just when I first saw them, all the colors, it felt like were just jumping out of me. And this was a couple years ago. But here I am now with my very first series, and here these cards are with me, and I absolutely love it. So, your affirmation to engage here has to do with faith. You have to, everything I need. I have one of my favorites is, I have everything I need. Whenever I'm starting to feel that lack bug, man, I have everything I need. And you have to believe it. You have to look around and see it and know it. And it's true. It's true. Faith, though. Let's get into that. All right. So reflection. That's the spirit, your inspiration that we're trying to get you. Your soul is trying to inspire you through some reflection. Okay. So you're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and intuition. So you're being asked this week with this exercise or this day that you're doing this on, whether it takes a week or a couple of days, however long it takes you to move through this energy, these are here for you. These exercises are here for you. So what lessons have they taught you? Wow. And there's sirens in the background as I'm saying this. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but you can barely hear sirens. And we're talking about lessons. So what lessons have they taught you? Reflect on some lessons that you've been taught. All right. You need to deepen your understanding and your intuition. That is the exercise you will do. So whether you're journaling or sitting in reflection, setting up a nice sacred space for you to reflect in, or just in the bathtub. If you're in the bathtub taking a long hot bath, reflect on a few of those recent choices that you've just made and what the lessons are they really are trying to teach you, because it's time for you to soar. It's time for you to have faith that you can do some things, and your own reflection is going to show you that. Things that you've done in the past that you may not have even thought about, or people may have not even given you credit for. You are reflecting on the lessons that you learned in the past so that you can use those to soar. Let's go into your advice for today. Your advice is to soar. Move into this new belief, this new faith that that spirit is trying to open you up to. So you're being asked to stop dimming your own light. Boom, bam, the end. But it does say period here. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Oh, that is so nice. I love that. Fly high, dear one. Have faith that you can do so. So you need to reflect on some things on your I'm feeling like you need to really reflect on your personal power, because you're not giving yourself, a lot of you in this reading are not giving yourself credit for overcoming, for doing a lot of things. So, deepen your intuition and understanding of how you've made it through some things. okay, on how you've really accomplished some things, whether you've had the recognition for it or not. You know, when you have faith in yourself and it comes through for you, those are the things that you need to reflect on. When you believed, when you had faith and it came through for you. Or when you believe for someone else, it came through for them. Sometimes we do more for others than we do for ourselves. That could be something else that you are to reflect on right now. But the whole point of this is to get you to soar beyond what you think beyond these current limitations, what you think you can do right now. So let's pull some tarot and go deeper. Go a little bit deeper with what you are to be open to receive, maybe, or reflect on, how to soar. Let's get a little more insight with tarot here. Thank you so much for being with me. Remember, you can find the decks on day 1. I put the decks out. I don't have them close to me right now, but go over and watch the introduction and, you know, tap in completely if you haven't already. All right. Ooh, I was feeling them. I was feeling something flip there. They're like, yeah, they were like, they're getting close. Yeah, they're getting close. Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, let's cut the deck. Ready? Amen. I'm going to tell you, first thing I heard when I put these cards down was stuck between a rock and a hard place. So somebody's really, truly feeling like that right now, feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place. And this, I was feeling this energy here, because this is really to, like, this is 9 coming in. Look at there, 9 coming in. Again, we're in the year of 9. Okay, so the moon under here. So uncertain things. I see why faith is here. If the moon is under here, the overall energy, and they're saying let's engage some faith, because it's going to be some uncertain times here. Sometimes when you really have to sit and contemplate some things, feeling stuck, really kind of stuck. That's the energy of the hangman. And often it's stuck until you really see things from a different perspective, until you can turn that halo right side up, you know, but it's really upside down on that card. But yeah, the moon energy here and the devil. Oh yeah, tough times. So under the bottom here, the overall energy is just that of uncertainty. So of course, Spirit is asking you to engage in faith right now. So remember, this is the affirmation. So let's get an overall look at all of the cards here. You see, you have 2 major arcana here to start with. The source, because I like for you guys to pull into the energy with me. What are you feeling from this? I don't want to just tell you what the cards mean or what I'm feeling for. I want you to get that feeling also. That's why I like to pick cards that are, you know, that pull you in and have beautiful artwork too. So but yeah, so the hangman and the chariot. And the reason why I was feeling rock and the hard place, because this is the energy of being stuck, and this is like an energy of taking off. So it's like, if I could just get through this, I could really just take off into that. It's sort of that type of energy, but not having really enough faith to get through, to get out of this stage, which is why you're being asked on day 2 of this exercise to engage in some faith, to move beyond those obstacles that are really kind of tagging you right now with this hangman energy, or was in the past. This feels more like what you're working out of, what you're working toward is this chariot energy, coming out of that energy where you're not sure all the time, or you need to contemplate all the time, into an energy where you're really charging after what you want. And I think once you move into this reflection here, where you're really reflecting, you're going to get the answers, the clarity that you need, because this is Spirit offering you right here with this sword energy, brand new ideas, new thoughts, clarity on old situations that just pull you on out of the fog and away from that situation. So that comes with reflection at this moment here. So here you are in the past, recent past, or right now, winding up this very stuck energy, getting ready to charge out. And Spirit has the idea, the motivation for you is here for you, rather, in your reflections, in you going back and thinking about this. Could be even, and I'm feeling this too with this sword energy here, this could be even an old idea that you kind of put to the side, and thought, well, this is not the time. It's like that time is coming for it now. But through your reflections of the choices you've made, especially a couple of the recent choices for some of you guys, through your reflections, through that, you're going to get this brand new way of thinking, this brand new thought. So that's why you're doing this spiritual exercise here, which is beautiful. Okay. So your advice for today is to soar past conflicts into this spiritual enlightenment. 9 again. 9, we're in the year of 9. 9 is a number of spiritual growth. This person here in this thing, he is satisfied with all of his cups. He has worked hard. He has done exactly what he needed to do to stack his cups the way he wanted to stack his cups. And he's happy with that. You can see that. He's happy with how he's laid out, how he's presented to the world. He has moved beyond these spiritual conflicts and things here. So that's what they're asking you to soar beyond the spiritual conflicts, because this is what this is here. Wands are spiritual energy. It could be like career or work also. So you could be having some conflicts at work and stuff, but you're moving with this faith energy. If you engage in just a little more faith, that anything is possible. If I'm truly earnest about it and I want it to happen in my life and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and anything is possible. That type of energy here is what the 9 of Cups is like. I did what I needed to do. I believed in myself and moved beyond this conflicting energy where everybody's backstabbing or backbiting or whatever you say, or just that 5 energy period of change and challenge within itself, So overall, you're being asked with all these cards here to have faith in yourself and reflect on the decisions that you've made, so that you can find your way to soar beyond all these spiritual conflicts and into this type of emotional fulfillment. What the 9 of Cups is, a grand emotional fulfillment. I'm very much in love and satisfied with my job, my mate, my work, my this, my that. Just on down, you just have all these accomplishments that you are fulfilled and happy about, or maybe just one big accomplishment that can feel 9 cups. It's that type of energy that you have to have faith in. That is the affirmation to engage. And the spiritual exercise is you will be reflecting this week on your understanding, your intuition, okay, so that you can invite the energy of soaring into your life. So thank you so much for being with me on day 2 of affirmations, inspiration, and advice. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.